Hello, welcome to another video. Today's Saturday, bit of a late ride, but be a short ride, a bit of a seaside today. I thought we ought to have some sea air. It's the first time we sort of ventured that way since the start of lockdown, so it's quite nice to go to the seaside, have some fish and chips. We've got a greyhound, Toby, and he does not like water. Try to get him in the sea every time I go, not bothered at all. Doesn't want to know. He's quite amusing though. A nice little track. Never been down here before. Ridden past it hundreds of times, never been down it. So I've got some film to show you today, but I actually filmed a couple of weeks ago. So a few years ago, when I got into cycling more seriously, I had about 3 years of doing cycle time trials, which is how I actually got into road cycling. I've not done it for a few years. Did it last year just as a one-off, and I was quite pleased with my time actually. My club organised their first time trial a couple of weeks ago, obviously after lockdown, so it's quite good because it's something you can do as a club which is socially distanced. You know, you all go in a minute apart, so it's quite easy to do. And I didn't actually ride myself, might do next month, but my good friend Bob Bayman, it was his very first time doing a time trial, so I thought you might like to see and hear from Bob what it's like. It's fair to say it didn't quite go as you expected. More to be revealed. So my club time trial circuit course is 10 miles long, just under actually. I think it's 9.7, and it's broadly a big rectangle. It is prone to the wind coming from the west, and it's quite exposed on like the third leg of it, which is the longest side of a rectangle, if you like, and it's prone to a bit of a headwind. But this particular night of a time trial, it was virtually still, I don't know, maybe 3 mile an hour, 4 mile an hour winds, virtually nothing. Perfect time trial night, really warm as well. So if you've never done a time trial before, basically how it works, you've got the course. Generally they'll be around 10 miles. The distances tend to be 10, 25 or 50 miles, but 10 miles is commonly known as your club 10. So it'll be a course, they vary in style. Some are, say, out and back, so they might go about 5 miles out, predominantly straight, turn around, come 5 miles back. But my club's, Velo Club Flintham's BCF course, is basically a big rectangle. It's laid out with safety in mind, obviously. So you go off, you do basically left turns all the way, so nobody gets disadvantaged by a traffic junction or anything like that. So it's reasonably safe. So basically everyone lines up, and at minute intervals you go off, and you're timed. What we call your minute man is the person who's a minute apart from you. So obviously you know you've got somebody a minute ahead of you, and your aim is to try and catch them. You know somebody got a minute behind you, your aim is not to get passed by them, or worse still, the person that left 5 minutes after you don't want to get passed by them.
Right, I know its nickname is TT, and that's all I know really. And the
it.
kids say, you're doing a TT, aren't you? And I said, I don't know, I think it's a time trial, and then I put the two together, and that's all I know.
So you haven't got a strategy?
I've got a strategy to get on my bike and head in that direction.
Have you got a time in mind?
Yeah, I think it's the half-hour mark, isn't it? Around about the half-hour mark, something like that.
Yeah.
So it's 10 miles, so I'm aiming for 20 mile an hour. That's
Right,
what I'm aiming for.
That's what you're aiming for. That would be good.
That would be good, wouldn't it? That would be high for me.
You've observed and learnt the route.
I sort of know that it's the third left.
And you're warmed up, so you're at peak condition.
Other than that, I can't even get my new pedals to link with my old cleats properly.
Oh.
So this is not going to be a big time. But look at that, man! Have I got to compete with that?
Yes.
So yeah, I'm expecting, no, I'll revise that to about 18.5 miles an hour.
Right. Oh, you'll easily do that.
Oh, maybe.
It's a good night for it though, because there's hardly any wind.
Yeah, but there's loads of cars. I don't know where
Don't worry about it. They won't trouble you.
Right.
You'll be going faster than them.
Yeah, it's funny, when I got here I wasn't nervous, but now I am, because I've seen so many people who are more capable cyclists than me not doing
But the
it.
thing is, you're only racing yourself.
Well, that's right. Well, that's the thing. No, Mark Wall's not doing it, Derek's not doing it, Simon Morris is not doing it.
It's not really.
So I don't know what I'm letting
So
myself in for.
are you the last one off? Is
I think
Derek
I am,
not doing
yeah.
it?
10,
Oh.
Then I've just got to catch
Well, I
everybody
should
up.
go and get warmed up. If I was you.
See you later.
5,
See ya.
4,
Good luck.
3, 2, 1, go.
See you in 40 minutes.
Yeah, right. I'm going to stop for a pint on the way round.
Rich.
Is it me next? There's only me left. It must be me next. Is it me next?
No, mate, we'll just pretend that you went.
I messaged him and started this
You chain. Okay, so if I can click that in now, and I don't have to bother with it again, right?
Put the missing picture.
There you go. Look. How long have I got?
About an hour, 20 seconds.
20 seconds to
Yeah.
get my cleat in.
Many tic-tacs later.
Right, I should be alright. There you go, look at that! This is going to be a doddle. That's not
I'll
it.
start you on 10. Just a sec.
Right, who's in front of me? Who do I have to catch
I
up with?
wouldn't worry about that.
Rude!
You're now 2 minutes behind, so because I couldn't start you.
Gina's somewhere ahead of me, isn't she?
I wouldn't worry
I
about
want
that.
to like catch up with Gina and have a chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I think the cafe's open as well, mate. If you
Yeah,
want
I
to have
might
it,
stop at the pub. How many is it? Is it 3 junctions?
Third junction,
Third
yeah.
junction.
20 seconds. Are
That's
you
my
clicked
strategy. I'm in.
in? Right.
Couple of centimetres there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Go on!
So it's fair to say, Bob, is an everyday cyclist. He's your typical club rider. He's not a time trial specialist, he's not a racing snake. Just rides for the fun and enjoyment of it. And he's doing his first time trial, so fair play to him. I think it could be fair to say it didn't go quite as he or I expected. Never did you?
I did.
Is that your excuse?
I did. I loved it.
Was it alright?
But I went the wrong way.
I know your lungs bursting.
I ended up going to Austin.
No.
And then I got to Austin, I thought, hold on. I've gone the
That's
wrong
too
way, so I had
far.
to come back and then turn right to shelter.
Well, that wasn't too bad a time if
I
you went
loved
to
it.
Austin.
I loved it. It was brilliant. But I got everything wrong, right? I shouldn't have eaten before coming out.
No.
I should have had a bigger drink before leaving. What else did I do? Oh, my chain was slipping.
Yeah.
I couldn't get my pedals in, but I loved it. It's just my length as well. I love it. I'm going to do it again.
Yeah,
When's the next one?
Be a month, won't it?
Will it? Is
Yeah.
it every month?
Yeah.
And now I know the route.
Yeah, now you know where you're going. Or we
Yeah.
should be going.
Thing was, I got to about the second turning and I saw somebody in the distance. I thought, oh great! So I put my head down, went for it, and there was somebody
It was
else.
the wrong person. I've done that before.
And then
actually.
I ended up in,
Yeah.
you know, the Austin to Florida junction.
Yeah.
I thought,
Yeah,
I
it's a
couldn't do
junction too many.
Anyway, it was brilliant. Loved it. Sorry, I'm just talking to the BBC. I'll be with you in a minute. Yeah.
Well done, mate.
Right, just do no particular
Oh.
order.
Oh, just the
Malcolm,
chain
so we're
and
at 29,
everything.
33. Liz, 27, 23. Rick, 26, 57. Anne, 24. No, I don't. So she's at 28, 29. Gina, 31, 26. Brian, 27, 33. Steve Redford, 26 dead. Rich Brown, 33, 23. And Bob, 4 hours, 60 minutes,
What did I do? Sorry, I missed it.
36.04.
Brilliant.
Well done, mate.
So next time you definitely will improve your time.
Well, I can't really do far worse than 36 minutes, can I? No. Unless I go around on a unicycle next time, maybe I might. No, that was a bit of a poor performance, but I loved it. It was good.
So, as you can see, it's quite a buzz when you finish. Bob certainly enjoyed it. It might have taken the wrong course, but he still enjoyed it. He was last by quite a long way, but he still enjoyed it. So if you've given a time trial a go, drop a comment below. I'd like to know how you got on rather. If you've got a club near you, check them out, see if they've started their time trials yet, give it a go. So as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, drop a comment below. See you in a few days. Bye.